Hey everyone, it's been a while. It's probably been since April since I actually recorded a video. Posted that, it was probably before April actually. I've recorded a couple since. I haven't done the editing. I have to. So I'll try and get those done here in a while. I'm not sure when. I struggle with the editing part. So I just gotta figure it out and do it. I'm not sure what software I want to use to do it. Right now I use whatever came with my Mac computer that's, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. So I use that. But today I'm just out on Wolf Lake. I'm fishing. I got the pontoon boat out. We bought a pontoon boat. It's a 1992 Playboy, or Playboy. It's got a 25 horse Honda on the back, and I'm just out here trolling for pike. I catch some bass. Andy's caught a lot of bass. Travis caught a lot of bass. A friend Corey, he's caught a lot of bass. I mentioned Corey's name in another video I have to edit, just because he is the master of the with the worm. It was funny. Derek was up, and 3 of us were on the pontoon boat, and Derek would throw at a dock or at a place, and he would not get a fish. Corey would throw at the exact same place, and he got a fish. So Corey outfished us, 28 fish to like 6 for the weekend. It was bad. So Corey is the master, so I've been out trying to do that. When I'm not out trying to troll for pike. I got 2 rods going right now. I've caught 1 bass, smallmouth bass, nice one. But I got MEP spinners on right now, number 3s. I'm about to throw on a number 5 here shortly. So anyway, I want to get back a little bit. Let's go back in time a little bit. Beginning of April, April 1, April 2. I was on the phone with my mom. Actually, I called my brother called me and said, "Hey, just so you know, Mom's in the hospital." And so I sent her, I gave her a call. She didn't answer, so I sent her a text message. "Hey, call me when you get this." And she called. That was on a Tuesday. She was in Garden City Hospital. She had contracted the coronavirus, or COVID-19, whatever the hell they're calling it now. She got it. I'm not going to go into details where she got it from, but she got it. And the next day they put her on a ventilator, so that was Wednesday. And then I really didn't talk. I couldn't talk to her at all. We couldn't go see her. The hospitals are pretty well just closed down. You're not allowed to go visit or anything like that. So on Saturday morning, my son Travis and my wife Andy and I were out at the Manistee River Loop with the dogs. We were going to go hiking. Just as we got out of the car in the parking lot, I got a call from my brother. He got a call from the doctor. And the doctor said there was like a 2% chance at her surviving this and never being able to get off the ventilator. So we had to make one of the hardest decisions we've ever had to do, and that's we decided that we were just going to let we put a do not resuscitate order in, and slowly pulled her off the ventilator. We got back to the cabin around, I don't know, 2 o'clock, I guess, 2:30. Our neighbors, Joe and Carly, were up. They just got up that day for the weekend, and it was pretty somber. I wasn't in good spirits, obviously. So we sat around the campfire. Later on that night, we couldn't, touch or shake hands or anything like that. We all were. Joe shut his chiropractic company down for a couple weeks, so we were really doing the social distancing thing around the fire pit. Around 8:30 that night, I got a call from my brother. Sorry, let me backtrack a little bit. Around dinner time, around 6 o'clock or so, I decided to call the hospital. I called the hospital. I talked to the nurse, and I asked the nurse if there was any way that I could talk. You know, she could bring the phone into my mom's room and put it on speaker, and we could, you know, basically say our goodbyes. The nurse did. My son was with us. Obviously, we were all crying at the kitchen table, trying to talk about it and figure out, you know, what were the best words to say, and you know, we were just brutally honest. You know, that's about as much detail as I'm going to go into that. But you know, as the nurse picked back the phone up, you could tell that she was crying, and we hung up the phone. And about 8:30 that night, I was sitting outside next to Joe, across the fire pit from him, and I got the call that she passed away. So she went into the hospital on Tuesday, put on a respirator on Wednesday, and she passed away on Saturday night at around 8:30. You know, right now in this time, funerals, you can't do funerals, you can't do some of this other stuff. So it's just kind of a sit and wait thing, you know. For a few months we didn't do really anything. I went over last week or 2 weeks ago on a Sunday to go through her belongings and, you know, take things that I thought maybe me and my brother would like. So I ended up grabbing those and bringing them back up to Wolf Lake up here, and just north of Baldwin, and he came up the following weekend and we went through all those things. Yeah, so yesterday the DVDs and all that stuff that we didn't want, I put them outside on the picnic table. I sent a message out to everybody around the lake saying, hey, I have free DVDs if anybody would like some. So those DVDs went to good homes, I hope. I hope people you know, are going to take them and use them. I hope they're not going to resell them. We'll see. So that's kind of where that's been. My head's not been in the game at all. I've kind of been just going through the motions. I don't know. So I really haven't felt like making a lot of content. I've taken a couple cool trips this year. I went to Cook Pond Dam in June. I got that on video. I gotta do. That was cool. And then we went back there again 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago for 3 days. That trip was great. I mean, it's always a great trip to be out in the kayaks, out hammocking or tenting in the woods, whatever you prefer. I could do either or, and actually I may be going back to a tent. I'm having a hard time falling asleep in the hammock. Now, once I fall asleep, I sleep amazing, but I lay there for a couple hours. And for me, that's crazy, because normally once I lay my head down, I'm out. So yeah, we went there, and that was a great spot to go canoeing and camping. There's a little bit of noise because there are motors on it is a wake lake, so there's motors and some skiers and that kind of thing. Now, why people would want to ski in this lake is beyond me, or the pond, because I mean, there's weeds from beginning to end. We really struggled fishing this time. The last time we fished it, we didn't have much problems. But this time we struggled. It was a struggle. So I don't know what to do next. You know, we threw MEP spinners, we threw weedless lures, daredevils, we threw topwater. I tried throwing frogs on lily pads. You know, I had a couple big hits, but I could never actually hook one. So I don't know. So if you've ever been to Cook Dam Pond in July and August and probably September with the weeds, you know, what are you guys fishing with? Where are you fishing? You know, what are you fishing for? You know, we solely wanted to go for pike. But yeah, let me know what you guys are fishing for and how you're fishing for them. Again, I don't need to know your exact coordinates of where you're fishing, but are you fishing by the dams? Are you fishing in the, you know, the little river in between the beginning of the pond and after the dam, beginning of the pond? Yeah, just, you know, if you feel up to it, that'd be great. yeah, so again, it's beautiful out here. I'm the only boat on the water right now. Let's see if I can. Yep, see, I got a pole over there. But I mean, it is dead calm right now out here. Sun's probably blinding everybody. So yeah, this is how I've kind of, found some relief from the things that have happened. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta do a better job at editing and that kind of thing. I know I do. I struggle when it comes to some of the technology things, which is funny. I don't know if I struggle. I just get frustrated because I can't figure things out, and I'm not one that's going to take the time and read directions. And so if I can't figure it out on the first go round, I skip it. So splicing videos together and that kind of thing. I'm trying to get better at talking on camera, which is hard for me. When you first start doing this, having a camera facing you, having to talk about it and figure out what you're going to say, it's a challenge. I want to hone in my bushcrafting skills. I'm not going to go into spoilers at all, but the last episode of the final episode of Alone, the 100 Days in the Arctic was on last night. Those people are crazy. I have zero interest in going into the Arctic and doing that. But I would like to, hone those skills in and find some local people that would be willing to go out and work together. Yeah, I know I can go out and start a fire. I know I can go out and if I have a gun, I can shoot some eels, and if I have a fishing pole, I can probably catch some fish. What I don't know is if I don't have a fishing pole and I don't have a gun, could I figure out how to snare? Could I figure out how to build something? Could I figure out how to catch fish? I don't think I can do that. So those are things I'd like to learn. So if anybody's up in the Baldwin, Traverse City, Cadillac area, you want to get together and do a little bushcrafting, I'm willing to go. Yeah, if I catch another fish, maybe I'll see if I can turn this back on and show you the fish. I definitely know I'm not going to be able to do it while I reel in. I should be wearing my GoPro or bringing my GoPro with me, but I didn't. So anyway, that's about it. I'm going to just go ahead and push this video right on to YouTube right now. And I got to try and make thumbnails, so I'll see if I can't figure that out yet. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Today it's like August 21st. If I didn't say that already, it's, 7:15 in the morning. I got out here around 6:30. So, yeah. Anyway, please leave your comments, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell for notifications, do everything you would normally do. I'd really like to start doing better at this, and with your help and encouragement, maybe I can. I'm going on a big trip to New York here with my canoe soon. So I think I'm going to do maybe a gear review later today or tomorrow. Maybe go through all my gear. Show you how I pack my packs. But we're debating on I'm debating what packs I want to bring right now. Yeah, so we will go from there. But anyway, everybody have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon.